Hey gang, Greg Medford from Medford and MKT USA. I wanted to talk about discontinued or not discontinued. What does that mean? Well, let me tell you real quick what it means because I've had a few people comment about it. So there's two things that happens. One is our lead time went to about 3 years, 3.5 years, and it's down now to about 10 months. Um, but what's happened, we're behind us, if you think of us as a comet, behind us there's a tail of a comet following. Hey, why everybody shut it? I'm doing video. Thanks. So there's a comment of orders that kind of follow behind us, and at any given moment, when we're in the present time, we're delivering stuff. Some things from 10 or 12 months ago, some things from 36 months ago, and that's all happening in the moment. But what happens is we had orders placed, let's say 32 months ago, well, let's say 25 months ago, and in the 25 months since then, that thing they ordered is discontinued. We no longer make it. We're not taking orders on it. So, but what happens is it's for a dealer. So now it gets finished here today in the present. We haven't taken an order on that knife in 25 months. It's been discontinued for 18 months. The knife shows up and it's not for an end customer. If it's for an end customer, it goes in a box, it quietly slips out the door, heads to their house overnight. If it's one of our resellers, what happens is we do a video for our resellers so people will know about it. So what happened is we had an order for a knife 25 months ago or 18 months ago, and we have to make good on those orders. But 12 months ago the knife was discontinued. We let everybody know you can't order the knife anymore, and we make that knife. But here's what happens when we choose to discontinue a knife. What happens is there's 32 of them sitting in a pile of blanks. So we're like, God, it hasn't performed well over the last 18 months. We've tried 2 new ideas with it. It didn't change things. That's a model that's gone a little stagnant. We shut that down. And then what will happen is we don't go out and check inventory and say, oh, there's 24 of those left. We don't want to discontinue it yet. What we have is 24 items left that in the future can be made into knives. I try to keep 5 of those for warranty items. What happens if a guy breaks one and sends it back to us? It's an old knife. I've got to have something to take care of them without tooling up the knife again. So I'll keep 5 reserve blanks, which we call new old stock. And then I've got, let's say, 18 left. Well, those 18 will say, hey guys, this knife's been discontinued, and we're just letting you know, and we've got a certain amount of them left. And what it does is guys were sitting out in the marketplace going, oh, I'll always be able to get a Jungle Fighter, or I'll always be able to get an FUK from Medford. I'll save up and I'll do it in tax return time. Well, what happens is, if I don't say anything and I just let the last 18 sell out, the knife goes away and then dudes call me up and they want to do business. And since at the end of the day I'm a capitalist, I want to do business. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing a sale, blah, blah, blah. So I tell everybody ahead of time, hey, this knife's discontinued. We've got some of them left as blanks, or I have some of them pre-ground already. I let guys know when they come available. I think you guys know that I do not run around tickling the balls of collectors. It's not really my thing. My thing is make knives for guys who want to use them out in the field, fuck shit up and kill bad guys, or go on grand adventures. So that's what I make, that's what I sell, and that's the way I cater my business and my sales. There is absolutely zero ploy for me to go out there and tell guys it's discontinued so we can sneak off and sell another 20 of them. It just doesn't work like that with us. Okay, so when we say discontinued, we mean it. The knife is discontinued. It was discontinued at a point in time, but you got to remember, at that point in time, there's all this business that's happened before then that I still am fulfilling for a certain amount of time. You'll see less and less of that as our production gets closer and closer to real time over the course of the maturing of our little knife company. Did I address everything?
I think so.
Yeah. So if you're just chasing me because of a rarity and you want to collect it so you can make money on it, go fucking pound sand and buy from somebody else. Greg Medford from Medford, I'm out.